Alright, so today we're going to talk about 8.4, which is stem and leaf plots. You probably have not seen one of these types of graphs before, so this will be something. Alrighty, so this is a stem and leaf plot here. So you can see there is one side has stems, the other side has leaves. So the stems over here, and the leaves, oops, the leaves are on this side. Okay, so a stem and leaf plot is a useful way to see trends in a large amount of data. So you can usually to represent test scores for students, but also can do a number of other things, but just usually for a lot of data. Alright, so you can see that in this stem and leaf plot that most of the people were in the 40 range. So 40 range, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the least amount of people were in the tens range. Now, to explain this, the stem represents, in this case, the tens place of the number. So this is the stem. And the leaves represent the ones place. So in the leaves, you only ever, on this side, you only ever put the number in the ones place. However, on the stem side here, you could actually have hundreds or thousands places as well. So to read this graph, we have, so this represents tens. So this is 10. 1 plus the 0 is 10. 1 and 3, so that's 13. And the 1 and 6 is 10s, and 6 is 16. So this row here represents 10, 13, and 16. So here, the next one, so it's 20s. So 21, 26, 27, and 28. This one, 30s, so you can see there's two 35s and a 36. And here 41, 41, 45, 46, 49, and so on. So we've got 50, 53, 56, and 58. Alright, so can you please write this down? I didn't put an icon at the top, but I'd like you to write this one as well as the previous slide down. So the leaf is the last digit in the number. So it's only ever the last digit, so the number in the ones place. The stem, however, can be made up of more than just the tens place. I mean, it's the rest of the number. Okay, so you can see some examples down here. So number 6, so there's no tens obviously, so it's just put a 0 there to show that there are 0 tens and there's just 6 ones. 47, 710, so you can see that the hundreds and the tens is written in, and then just the ones on the leaf side. In the thousands, so this is 8,802, so 8,802. Okay, so that'll make a bit more sense as we get moving on. Alright, so how to actually draw a stem and leaf plot. So you need to sort the data out so that's in order from smallest to largest number, and then you know how to put it in order. So you put the first digits of each piece of data in numerical order down the left hand side, and put just only the last digit of each number on the right hand side in increasing order. So you need to always make sure that it is in numerical order. Alright, so this is some data here. So these are the marks gained by 30 students in the exam. So that they're not currently in order, but you can see that you've got ones in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. So therefore you need to write 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 down here, because they're all the different, the tens that are going to be represented. Then you would go ahead and write down the ones place, and then you could cross it off as you go. So we've got a 40 here, so I put there, I just need to check that there are any more 40s. Doesn't look like it. So then we keep going up and checking. Is there a 41? Can you see a 41? 42? I can only really see a 44 and a 47. So I'll do 44 and 47. Oops, I've just found a 49. 47. I think there's a 49. Alright, so that's how I would write those. Then we can go on to the 50s. So I can see there's 52. So 52. There's a 53. There's a couple of 57s. So 57. So then we would write the 7 a couple of times because there's two 57s. So 57. There's a 58. And there's two 59s. And 59. Alright, now we're getting to the 60s. Is there a 60? No, but there's a couple of 61s. So 61, 61. Now obviously this is easier if it's in order. So if you've actually written the numbers in order. At this stage I have to keep scanning to make sure that I haven't missed anything. 61, 61. Then we've got 63. There's another 63. 64. There's two 65s. I can see there's two 68s. And there's a 69. Alright, hopefully that's all because I'm running out of room. Alright, now for the 70s. So there's a 70. Another 70. There's a 74, 75, 76, we've only got the 80s left, so we've got 80 and two 81s. There we go, hopefully I've done it. Hopefully that's all. Looks like it's everything. And that is a stem and leaf plot. There, let's just check that I've done it right. Here we go. Alright, so that's what it should look like. Hopefully that looks like the same as mine. Alrighty, so make sure when you are doing these that you always put your data in numerical order. Just makes it easier. First of all, write out the data in numerical order, but then down the stem needs to be in numerical order and the leaves as well. Alright, now you may be asked to work out the median. So remember, the median is the middle, and if there's two middle values, you need to add them together and divide by 2. So then you can find the average of those. And to work out the range, you need to subtract the smallest number from the biggest. We all know that. Alright, now you also may come across a back-to-back stem and leaf plot. So you can see that, so this is actually the stem and they've got leaves either side of it. So if you just looked at this part, would be the normal stem and leaf plot here. However, then they add another set of leaves on the left hand side. So here, these are the tens. This is the tens place. And then you've got the ones place over here and the ones over here. So this is 2 and 2. And on the other side, we've got 3, 4, and 9. So then this is 31, 35, and 35, 38. So the reason you might use this is if you've got two classes you're comparing the test results for. You might have boys and girls, so you might have boys on one side, girls on the other. So just if you're going to compare two sets of data, you might use a back-to-back stem and leaf plot. So you need to know what that looks like and a little bit about how to organise it. Alrighty, so if you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, go and get them.